Hey guys, Bryce here with JDMuscle. Today we're installing our complete JDM style fog light bezel kit with DRLs and turn signals on this 22 WRX base model. A full upgrade with dual fog lights, plug and play OEM style harness, and a cabin mounted button. Now, if your WRX already came with factory fog lights, this kit is also available as a bezel option only. You still get the aggressive JDM styling with the white DRL and amber turn signal built in, just without the full fog light add-on. But today we're doing the full upgrade from a blank base bumper. We made this kit way more user-friendly. Previously, installing fogs meant tapping into the fuse box or routing wires through the firewall. But with our upgraded harness, it's now fully plug and play, using OEM style connectors, no cutting, no splicing, and no guesswork. If you already have fog lights, the basic kit comes with just the bezels, the hardware, and the harness. If you do not have fog lights and they are upgrading, it's gonna come with the 2 lights, your larger brackets, fog light button, relay, and additional hardware for mounting. I give this difficulty rating a 2 out of 5. It should only take you about an hour. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight into the installation. Tools that are going to be needed for this job are going to be a flathead, 1 Phillips head, pry tool, 8mm socket, deep or shallow, and a 10mm socket with a ratchet. First, you're going to want to pop the hood. Then we're going to come over to the driver's side, remove the 2 push clips underneath the wheel well, go to the passenger side, do the same thing. You're gonna have some push clips along the top with some 10mm bolts, along with the push clips at the bottom of the splash guard. You're gonna wanna remove all them and the bumper should come straight down for you. You might run into the problem where all these clips are different sizes. If you want, just take a picture. It'll make life easier so you can remember where every single clip goes. Now that all the bolts are off and all the push clips are off, we can go ahead and remove the front bumper. Be sure when you're removing it to be careful if you have stock fog lights, because those wires will still be attached. You'll need to detach them before you remove the front bumper entirely. All right, first things first, we're gonna mount the light to the main bracket. Then we're gonna move everything over to the car. The hardware that's gonna come with it is gonna be your 2 screws, your washers, your shims, your 1 push clip. On the back of the main bracket and the light, you're gonna see a marking with an R and L, meaning right side or left side. Left side being driver's side and right side being passenger. Just gonna put our shim on. Just 1. You'll be able to tell where the shims go because it'll have a little groove for the opening. We usually keep the side that you want to screw into on the bottom, and you want the flat side on the top where the light's going to sit. There's a little play with these screws, so you just don't want to go all the way. You want to get them seated a little bit and then tighten them all up fully. And that's it for mounting the bracket to the light. We're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side, and then we're gonna move them all over to the bumper. Moving over to the bumper, we can remove the bezel and install the new fog lights. All right, so you're gonna wanna come down here, you get the OEM bezel, you have a bunch of little clips around, and you have 1 push clip. You're gonna wanna pop this push clip up, it's very important, or else the fog bezel will not come out. Now that the OEM bezel's off, you're gonna wanna pick up your fog light bracket. You have that extra shim still. Put that extra shim in its desired spot. You're gonna wanna take the bracket, line up the 2 tabs with the 2 slots over here, and everything should fall right into place for you. Take our push clip, push it in, give it a good twist, pop it in. And for this next step, we have our screw. We're gonna start it by hand so we don't strip it. Don't forget to wash it like I did. Just gonna wanna screw this screw in. Again, don't forget the washer. This is gonna secure the bracket to the bumper. Now it shouldn't go anywhere, it should be in place. Now we're gonna be installing the bezel. We're gonna take our stainless steel screw, we're gonna install it right at the top of the slot there, and then we're gonna take our screwdriver and we're gonna take out the bottom one. Once that's done, we can go ahead and get to installing. So when installing these fog bezels, there's a little technique you can use. You can see these are on an angle, So you're gonna wanna slide those in first. Once they're slid in, pretty much you can go throughout the whole bumper, clip everything else in. Moving to the back of the bumper, we're gonna go ahead and put our clip in first. We're gonna take this bolt and we're gonna replace it with the one that we removed from the bezel earlier. This is just gonna bring everything together and make it more secure and tight. We're gonna take our washer and our nut and we're gonna attach it to our stainless steel bolt that we were talking about earlier. Once the bezel's mounted, we're gonna go ahead and just tighten our top bolt up here to make everything secure. Now that this side is done, we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. We're gonna take the bumper and we're gonna move it closer to the car so we can start hooking up our harnesses to the car. All right, now we're gonna be connecting the turn signals. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna reach up and you should feel the bulb in there. You just wanna turn and pull out for easier access to be able to connect it. Basically, this is how it works. You're gonna grab the back of this, just gonna twist and pull right out and it'll pop right out. Once it's out, pull this down. We're gonna pop this little clip and pull the light bulb out. So light bulb's out, we can move our bumper a little closer. It's gonna be a yellow wire, it's all bunched up. You can untangle it so that way we have more space. You're gonna take your female end, plug it into the male end. Make sure it clips in. Make sure it's a secure spot. Feed the light back up into its hole. Once it's in, you just twist and turn, and it's in there. It should not come out. We're just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Now we're gonna bring the bumper closer so we can connect our fog lights. Reminder, keep the green facing up when you plug it in. Make sure it's clipped in and good. And you can let these rest back down. We're gonna do the same thing for the other side, and then we're gonna move on to our next step. Since we're already here, we're just gonna go ahead and get the relay mounted on the fuse box on the passenger side. You have two clips on the fuse box, one on this side, one on this side. Push them in, pull up, and remove. We're gonna take our relay, we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna line them up with the holes and push it in very smoothly. Now we're gonna move into the cabin and install our fog light button and our harness. All right, first we're gonna start by removing the panel. It's gonna be this one right here. It looks like two pieces, but it is one, I promise. Once this panel's off, we'll go ahead and get our Phillips head and we will take out that screw. Put this somewhere safe so you don't lose it. After that screw's removed, there's gonna be another one located right around this area underneath the steering wheel to the right. Just going to remove that too as well. Then everything should just fall out like so. We're going to remove the stock one. There's going to be two clips here. One here and one here. It's easier to do the bottom one first and then just pull out like this. So it'll come out like that. We're going to take our new button. We're just going to slip it right in. You hear it click. Once that's done, we're going to take our plug and we're going to connect it to the other side. Everything's all plugged in, good to go. We can now start mounting everything back up. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead and put everything back together. Make sure everything's clipped in. Don't forget about that screw that was over here on this side. And we're gonna take our other screw. To wrap everything up, we're gonna grab this red wire and we're gonna install it underneath the steering wheel and loop it on the plug that's there. You should see there's gonna be a little plug next to a pink wire. That's gonna be the plug you're gonna wanna loop it to. That plug that you see, we're gonna go ahead and close the loop by connecting our red wire through one side and the other. This is what it's gonna look like when it's installed. You're just gonna go ahead and tuck this to the side. Before we put the bumper on, we're just gonna wanna go ahead and test everything. You wanna take your key, turn it into the ACC position, make sure the lights are on. Then you're just gonna press your fog light button to make sure they turn on. make sure they turn off. Looks like everything looks good here, so we're gonna go ahead and reinstall the front bumper. And that wraps it up for today's video, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. And remember, for all your Subaru needs, visit JDMuscleusa.com.